Hey, I hope you're doing well. Quick story from Hawaii. I just got back from a week of coaching with students last week. I wanted to show you a picture really quick. Let me show you a picture of Scott, aka Angry Old Man, and Matt and myself. So here's us coaching in Hawaii. This was on our last day actually of coaching. So we had a great time. Six fantastic students. And I just want to pass on a story really quick. Well, actually, two stories. One, as I go through and I do coaching, there's certain themes that pop up again and again and again. And I want to share this story really quick from a student perspective and also share it from a coach's perspective, which I'll show you a story from a coach in a second. The thing that's been most consistent as I do double strategy clinics, as I do single strategy clinics, as I do our coaching in Hawaii, as I do our coaching in Costa Rica, go to California and coach in LA, coaching here in Milwaukee. Again and again and again over the last couple years, the number one revelatory thing where I ask students a lot of times at the end of the day, so what was the most helpful thing or the thing that you think when you go home it's going to make like the biggest difference in your game? And the answer to that most often over and over and over and over again, clinic after clinic, trip after trip, is the way that we present and the way that we coach the split step. And it blows people's mind, just clinic after clinic after clinic. And the most common like comments are like, nobody ever told me exactly how to do it before, or I can't believe like my eyes were supposed to be in this place and I've always watched the ball. So wow, there's this realization that this is why I'm so slow. This is why I feel like I'm kind of lost and I'm chasing the ball on the court. And so we always start all of our clinics with this, and repeatedly over and over, almost every clinic, people are like, wow, yeah, the split step coaching is the thing that made the biggest difference for me. And I want to show you this quick example. We actually just uploaded a new video recently of this lesson, how to transition to the net like a pro. And I want you to look at this from the commenter, Matt Jones. In response to this lesson, it was all about the split step coming up to the net. And Matt said, I remember being at a coaching clinic for a talk about the split step. The presenters had filmed most of us so this is all coaches at like an event. Presenters had filmed most of us during the open play the night before, and the coaches didn't know that. When they asked the group how many of us, room full of coaches, routinely split stepped, probably 75% of the room raised their hands. Then they played the clips from the video, and it might have been 20% of us. Just goes to show that even if you know how important it is to do it, most of us don't. And that's why the majority of us rec tennis is played at the 3.0, 3.5 level. It's just easier to do it that way. It's totally true. And so there's multiple sticking points here. Sticking point number one is it's just taught poorly, or it's not taught at all. Coaches just tell players you need to split step, but there's no actual guidance. There's no specificity. There's no analysis or insight into like the mechanics of it or the timing of it or the vision of it. And it's explained really badly. And then problem number two is like, since we've all heard just the surface level thing, like you should do it so many times, we all tend to kind of assume that, oh, we're probably already doing it. But even coaches are not doing it. even though they assume they are, it's usually not happening. So it just struck me again on this trip. And even though half the group was repeat students, aka students that have done that coaching with us before, even though they come back and do more coaching with us and we review the same topic, the split step and how to do it, those players, we can show them how to refine it and make it more precise and make the timing even better and make the flow even better. And it's something that has to be worked on and developed, like a good serve motion or a good forehand swing. But I don't think anybody gets that. I don't think anybody understands it. And it's kind of mind-blowing to me how mind-blowing it is to everybody else that I work with and that I teach. And so, I don't know, I feel like I could kind of just bang this drum for like 5 or 10 years, and I would only still just scratch the surface, obviously, of like the entire world of like tennis players. But I feel like that would be worthwhile for me. All of you that tune in to me on a regular basis would get really bored of it. but the whole world of tennis needs to hear it. I think like that frequently. It's just such an important thing that's poorly taught and poorly understood. So anyway, something to think about. And there's lots of split step coaching. If you just go to YouTube and type in Essential Tennis Split Step, tons of coaching on it. And please, just for my own sanity, so that whenever you and I hopefully work together, like you're doing it already, I can be like, all right, like high five. You're in the minority. That would be helpful for my mental health. It would be really helpful for your tennis game too. So anyway, I just wanted to pass that on. Thanks for watching. It was a great trip, and I'm sure telling you more stories about it really soon. Take care. Talk to you again soon.